In this game, Gonzalate, I didn't understand from the beginning who it is, but this is Milena Boclet. Milena played this weekend in the European Women's Championship, and she had very interesting games. I reviewed two of them, but I don't know what is the final place. And yeah, Milena takes white, and Grzesiek takes black. It starts with an old school Joseki, good, another Joseki. Then white approaches this corner. Black plays on that side, also good. All is played perfectly up to now. And now it's an interesting question where to play. Milena played on the side, and this looks very natural because we connect our groups, which might get weak if they get split, and take points by doing so. Good move. Maybe I would play it, but this move, it's also like dancing alone because it's not connected to any stones of black, not connected to these, not connected to these. So maybe better to jump and then play here. But wouldn't we be scared of a splitting move of black? In fact, the AI suggests playing like this. I didn't expect it, but yeah, it makes sense, of course. But in the game, we see this move is, of course, also correct. Black jumps, very big move, but also not as big as it was before, because now if white plays these moves, maybe J4 can be called a little bit over-concentrated. I mean, maybe white might prefer to have the stone at m5, but yeah, it's also very good for white, so it's also very good for black to now jump. White attaches in the corner, and yeah, this attachment is not that much needed since white has already two stones here and not only one stone. So after this attachment, we can expect such a variation, which happened in the game. White digs out black's corner, but white was anyway strong here, so white doesn't need that additional help, and black is happy that black got an influence towards the right side. So it's of course a good sequence by white, but AI suggests this move. If black plays here, then we go here. Very nice extension. If black plays here, then we go here. Also a very nice extension. Perhaps black needs to add a move, and then we might play elsewhere. I don't know where. Here? Not sure. Black attached, though. This is, of course, a correct play. And now black didn't play on the right side, which is quite wide, and maybe we could do it, or maybe play even more on Moyo, for Moyo, but instead black invades. This is good to invade because white cannot connect, but white will be able to run, and also we are splitting one group which is thin and the other group which is strong. So white is not so much scared. White goes out, black goes out, white goes out, black pushes, white pushes, black pushes, white pushes. All the moves look natural, and this move does not look natural. Why does black play such a move and give white this turn, which is a bit annoying for black? And what did black gain? Neutral point. So the reason why black did it, I believe, is a fear that if we don't do it, then white might play here and maybe even cut. Maybe this we are afraid of, or maybe we are afraid of this, which creates an ISO. Like probably not now it will happen, but maybe it will happen one day. So better to be on the safe side and play this exchange. But yeah, this is maybe a good reasoning, but a bad technique. The correct technique is here, which also threatens white's shape. And if white goes here, then we can see the clear difference between the move at A and the move at B. And does white have an active way of answering this move? Well, not really. If white plays here, then black can go like this and then either split white or play here. White is in a bad shape very much. If white plays here, then it also doesn't secure white shape in center, and black gets another stone. So this is a very good center move, and this is a bad center move. But this was played in the game. Then black extends, white extends, and black starts to take care about this group. What should I do now? White plays Hane, which is very natural after we got this move. We are putting pressure on black's three stones, Hane on the head of three stones, and if black goes like this, then yeah, then we are happy with the exchanges, but black cut. And what should we do now? Well, it's a bit painful because this group is weak and that group is weak. But on the other hand, we might also go out and then this group is weak and this stone is weak. Everything is weak. And then also that shape of black is a bit thin. And we might consider maybe pushing and cutting. So maybe this was Milena's idea to use this agi. But before she used it, like she played once, but then, maybe for now it is not really good. Maybe I need additional stone and then push, and then should I cut? But then maybe it is like that now Milena realized that black has also such an answer, which makes it even more difficult for white. So we cannot really cut. So in the end, change of plans, and white plays this peep. But this is a very good result for black, because black secured this big territory, climbing up to the 6th line, and still gets a good shape here. Well, I think that if Milena gives up on that initial plan, then maybe it's better to just play like this, because isn't a stone here better placed than a stone at B? Yeah. But yeah, if we thought of it from the very beginning, then we should have come up with a different way of using all these agis. Maybe let's play a move around, I don't know, here, and then we go out with this stone. Or maybe we go out now, and later we will choose whether we want this move or that move or that move. Yeah, and then push and fight like this, maybe. It's quite risky for black. Or maybe we play one more move there now and like continue on this side. Like it might look scary up to the moment when you realize that in fact white's position is not so tragic, because white can play here, and connect. And if black tries to disconnect white, I don't know, with this move, then white can go here, which already puts a lot of pressure on black's group. Black's group is not completely alive now. And also white can still jump and maybe connect back. Or if the move of black was here, then white can play like this. And again, white is almost alive, because here white has an eye in center and here maybe also an eye. So all in all, this group is in fact quite strong, and we don't need to worry about it. So we can safely go here, if this Tesuji works, maybe it doesn't, and disconnect black and cause a lot of trouble to black shapes. But white pushed instead. Probably planning to cut black, but then changed the plan. And in the end, the end result is not good for white, unfortunately. Black might put even more pressure. Well, white will play here. Okay. But still, black got really a lot in this fight. But now black made mistake, because black didn't realize that now it's possible to play here and cut off two white stones. And if white goes like this, then there is a double atari. Black missed this move. Or also there was another way of using this agi. Play here and then here. Again, white is in a deep trouble. So yeah, this attachment was correct, but Gisel didn't find the right continuation, and he just connected, maybe thinking that white will also connect, and then black will disconnect white, but white just went up, and then all of this doesn't make sense. It only helped white connect all the stones. So now the game maybe becomes even again, or better for white. Black plays in the center, yes. White plays from this group. It all makes sense. Here we have a bit fierce fight. White didn't want to just connect. And now the players left it, but it's very big, and black can play it basically in center. If white doesn't answer, then later white will need to live here, and black cut off these stones. So black sooner or later will manage to get this in center. But now maybe it's better for white to just capture, because it's a very big difference. Like if black does answer, then this is a difference of how many points? It is white captured the stone versus black captured the stone. So 2 points difference, but in both cases there is still the agi of a cost, so 1 and 1/3 points difference. But still there is also a problem of black's liberties. If it is white who captured black stones, then later black might have a liberty problem with these 4 stones. Who knows? Or maybe a cut problem like this, a peep problem. So it's not only 1 and 1/3, but even if it was just 1 and 1/3, if it is double center, then we should really should play it. And if it is not double center, meaning that black will not answer, still it might be worth it to play it, because the continuation is anyway very big and painful. Or maybe not as big as I thought. Wait, how will black play? Well, certainly it will be a bit painful, but maybe black can manage. Yeah. In the game we see this move, and this is also a bit incorrect move, because if we want to play on the right side, we should play this one. Why? We don't need to play from our stones, because our stones are completely alive. So there is no need to add stones to that group. If we play like this, it's easy for black to create a shape on the side. Maybe white aimed at this crazy cut, but it's a bit too crazy. It doesn't work now, and it will not work in the future. And even if it starts working at one point, black can give away 5 stones. It's painful, but as the last resort, we can also consider playing like this. So instead, white should play this move. It also aims at this wedge, but a bit less directly, because it aims at this peep. If black goes here, then of course we are happy. If black goes here, then we can go here. If black goes here, then we can go like this, or connect and later go like this. And if black goes here, then we capture 5 stones and we are happy. So this move is better. Maybe black needs to play from this group, and then we create a group on the side and don't give black points with no reason. And this move gives black points a bit too easily. In the end, white manages to create a group, but black is stronger than in the other variation, which we already looked at. Black pushed, not sure if this was needed, but all right, yeah. And then finally, black should get this center as quick as possible. And the black did it soon, yes. All right, so this is how the game went. There are 2 groups of white on the right side. Both of them are not completely clearly 100% alive, but probably for now it's better to focus on the top side because it's still open. Maybe play here, maybe play this, but in the game we see a black starting an action. Yes, and this is actually very big because it destroys white's eyes, and it is also big for points. And here we had a bit unexpected happening, because black, instead of playing the normal move, black decided to split white, and I think that it was a bad idea, because black just played 2 neutral points, kind of, and white is anyway already alive on the bottom, because when black plays b3, white connects with points to the other group. And for now, white can just play on the top and secure the other group. White chose this move, then black clamped and white rift. So points wise it's all very good for white. But if you look at this game with AI, then AI shouts that no, in fact it is not good for white, and all the time the players are playing not where they should be playing, because there is some problem with these two groups. Like if you look closely, then the group on the bottom has only one eye, and that group can also maybe be not completely alive. And yeah, there is some technical things that maybe black can kill even one of these groups, but it's very difficult and we don't need to go into these details. Of course, there are also a lot of problems with black's shape. Yeah, so in the game for now, black goes to the top side. That's a natural move to destroy white's points. And this looks a bit weird what black did, because probably it was better to play here unless we die. But like this, we gave white points, and now we kind of need to kill to get any profit out of it. But white simply made two eyes. So I thought that white should be happy right now, but then black came with the fierce attack. And well, black got quite something. Black managed to cut off this stone in center, and then black continues on the bottom, like takes a lot of points here, and then later black will get even more by harassing the bottom. So in fact, the game is close. And here white made a mistake. This is unfortunate mistake. This stone just got disconnected. It would be certainly better to play differently. Yeah, so in the end, black has more in this game. And there was there was one thing here, that at this moment white missed an opportunity, a chance. There was a chance to play this Atari and then this, and if black tries to disconnect white, wait. Better not to play Atari. Better to start from this, because then we will get also this Atari in center, and it will become a semi. So this would be very exciting, but it didn't happen, and black simply won the game. Yeah, so that's it about this game from our side. And I think we will be moving to the next one, and the last one in English today.